back to my channel, Luna Noir Tarot. Today's reading is a Spring 2020 prediction. As you can see, we have three piles here. The first pile is a dream catcher, the second, infinity symbol, and the third, a lucky charm. Feel free to pick the pile that you're most drawn to, and let's see what Spring 2020 has in store for you. For those who are interested, today's tarot deck is the lovely Omens Tarot. And if you feel that this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get to it. Okay, so if you chose pile 1, this is your reading. So I have 3 cards here, as you can see, and these are small quotes and messages that will also resonate with your reading. So the first one says, "It is not the mountain we conquer but ourselves. Anything I've ever done that ultimately was worthwhile initially scared me to death. Once you choose hope, anything is possible." So just from these cards, group 1, it sounds like you are going to try something new, or possibly maybe some of you are going in for a new job or a promotion. This could also be possibly a love reading, if some of you are interested in somebody but you're a little hesitant. It's telling you to close your eyes and jump. So just from the offset, you can tell that whatever it is that you're afraid of, or whatever it is that you're holding back from, you don't need to be afraid. You should just go for it. So now we'll have a look at your tarot cards. Okay, so we have the Death card. I'll show these to you as well. We have the 9 of Swords, the High Priestess, the 4 of Wands, and the King of Swords. So yeah, from the Swords, the High Priestess, and the 4 of Wands, to me, I get the sense that this is a reading to do with career. It could be to do with love, but I'm not sensing a love vibe here. I think for those of you that chose this pile, maybe you are trying to start a new venture. Perhaps you are considering becoming an entrepreneur and you have a business venture that you're not so sure about. I mean, you want to do it, but you're not sure if you should take the leap. Maybe some of you are looking for a promotion or possibly changing career. And given everything that's going on right now in the world with the global pandemic and global markets kind of all over the place right now, there's probably a lot of hiring freezes as well, just with companies trying to battle through this global pandemic. So they're very uncertain times right now, and this might also be making you hesitant about whether you should ask for a promotion or move into another job or another career entirely. But it's saying with the Death card that a new beginning is coming, that whatever it is that you're currently in, you don't feel happy or satisfied in, and so it's not worth you staying in this job or working for somebody else if you want to be an entrepreneur. Especially now, right now is a great time to really plan ahead. Everyone is pretty much housebound, so it's a great time to really plan and prepare for the next few months when everything does ease off and more opportunities are available. You will be very prepared for it and probably ahead of everybody else, because you've been thinking about it for a lot longer than many other people. So you should definitely consider taking the plunge, even if you are afraid that possibly the current climate or other reasons, personal reasons that you might have for being afraid, to really take this leap of faith, because it sounds like the universe is on your side. And with the death card, there's obviously going to be some sort of ending. And whatever it is that you want to end, you already feel as though it's not serving you in any way. So it's pretty much dead already. So you might as well just put it to bed and focus on what it is that you really want to do. And here with the High Priestess. So High Priestess is all about high intellect, preparation. You know, she's a very, I always think of her as intellectual. She's a very wise woman. And in tarot, I read energies, not genders. So although the High Priestess represents a woman in this card, it's more of a feminine energy rather than you needing to be a specific gender. So here with the High Priestess, it's asking you to tap into your own intellect, to really dig deep into your psyche, into your soul, figure out what it is that you really want. Again, with the Nine of Swords as well here, 9, end of a cycle, death, end of a cycle. So there's clearly something that you want to end. I do, as I said, since this is a career reading, so I think for a lot of you this is going to be related to your finances or your career. It could be a love reading. It might be saying that, you know, you need to end, if this is love related, that you need to end a relationship and also concentrate on yourself. It's asking you for self-care, to take time to become one with yourself, to take time to silence your mind and all the outside distractions. And for many of you, will have quite a few options. So here it might also be, do you start a new YouTube channel, or do you start a new business? Do you move into another career path? Do you try and ask for promotion? So there's 4 here, 4 of Wands, and I get the sense that these are various opportunities that you will have coming to you, and even if you can't see them right now, they are coming. So hang tight. Do not lose faith. That is the big statement that I'm hearing. Do not lose faith. Stay focused. Stay determined. And don't lose faith, because faith and hope is what is going to get you through. And just like it says here, once you choose hope, anything is possible. And that is very true. So you need to be hopeful, you need to stay focused, stay determined, and victory is within reach. So good luck, Group 1, and I hope that you get the promotion or the new career path or the new business that you've always been wanting. If you choose Group 2, this is your reading. So I have 3 cards here, 4 cards. You've got a 4-card pull, and they're messages and quotes in relation to your reading. So the first one says, sometimes it takes a good fall to really know where you stand. Make yourself proud. There is no benefit in worrying whatsoever. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Okay, Group 2. So it sounds like from these cards that which is a little bit similar to group 1, in that I'm sensing fear. So maybe something that you are wanting to succeed in has not been as successful as you've wanted it to be, and you're afraid. Possibly something that you have an idea or a venture that you're looking to take on. Possibly it's something that you've tried in the past before and failed at, and so you're afraid that maybe this will happen again. But it sounds like from these cards that sometimes it's these failed opportunities that teach us how to be better or how to do something in a better way. So the second time around, the third time around, we're always a lot more equipped and a lot more experienced, having already done it before, to maneuver against the failures that we once faced. And because you've failed already in certain areas, you know that you are to avoid those areas, or you know how to pivot so that you don't fall into the same pitfalls again. So if there is something that you really want to pursue, it sounds like you should go for it. Don't let past failures or past fears stop you from doing it. I do get the sense that this might be a love reading this time. So group 2, if you chose this group, perhaps you're asking about an ex where the relationship has failed before and you're not sure if this is something that you want to put yourself back into again. You know, it may be that it's been quite a few years and you feel that maybe this person has changed, maybe this person's come back in your life and you've noticed a difference, but you're also a bit wary about whether you can trust them again. Yes, I strongly get the sense that this is a love reading. So let's go into your tarot cards and see what else the cards have for you. So the first card we have is the Hierophant. The next card is the King of Cups. The Two of Cups. Yes, I'm getting a strong love reading here. The Nine of Cups. And finally, the Page of Pentacles. Sorry, my hand was a little bit shaky then. Okay, so straight away you have quite a few. 3 out of 5 cards are cups. So this might be that potentially the person that you're asking about is a water sign. Also here with the 2 of Cups. So this 2 of Cups card, it's a union. It's always, to me, I always see this as either the soulmate card, possibly the twin flame card, but mostly soulmate related card. Very love connected. So yes, if you are asking about a person, as I said, someone possibly from your past, somebody who you've dated before, somebody that maybe it didn't work out with before, or possibly somebody that you used to like who didn't like you then but now says they do, and you're a bit hesitant because you're just not sure, you know, with past experiences. It sounds like you should definitely go for it. If this person is a water sign, it sounds like they've definitely matured. So if one of your fears or hesitations was that this person was previously a little bit immature, you had problems in the past because of this person's maturity or their personality as it used to be previously, this person has definitely grown. So as I said, if this is a water sign, it doesn't have to be. The message will still resonate, but specifically if this person's a water sign, because it's the King of Cups, I get the sense that possibly they used to be a Knight of Cups or a Page of Cups, and they've elevated themselves spiritually, mentally, in their maturity levels, and now they're the king. So they've leveled up to the king, where they used to be a knight or a page. And so, yes, if this is something where you're not sure about this person because previously you just didn't feel like they were mature enough, or that they didn't understand you, or there wasn't a connection, this person's definitely learned a lot of lessons in the time that you've been apart. This person has definitely grown financially, mentally, definitely mentally, and they're ready. So it may also have been that when you were dating them previously or when you were interested in them, they weren't ready for a relationship yet. Well, this person's ready now, and this person's ready to settle down. They're a lot more sure about life. They're in a much better position financially, mentally. They're a lot more stable. They are looking to plateau to the next level in their life. So it may be that, they're looking for more of a long-term relationship, more of a serious relationship, marriage, family, children, that sort of thing. They definitely want somebody to settle down with now. And from the Nine of Cups, I get the sense that they have kind of experimented. I don't know if experiment is the right word here, but yeah, they've definitely been around and they've tried a few different types of coffees, and they definitely know what they want now. So they've had the opportunities, they've had the options, they have, as I said, had quite a few options that they've been with, and as a result, they now know exactly what they want. And yeah, that person is you. And sometimes that's what it takes. Somebody has to try other things. Everyone thinks the grass is greener on the other side, and most of the time it never turns out that way. They have to go and experiment for themselves. They have to go and fail for themselves. So again, failure comes up, as it did with these cards. So maybe that was the failure that these cards are talking about, that these people have failed with other relationships, or this person has failed with other relationships, and it's taught them the lessons that they need in order to know what they want now. And with the Hierophant here, I also get the sense that they have leveled up spiritually. So they're in a more of a serious position. They know exactly what they want. They're more sure of themselves. To me, the Hierophant is a very strong-minded person, a very determined person, and the kind of person that knows what they want. Very stubborn, can be stubborn. But it sounds like here, if your person is stubborn, it's a good thing because they never used to be. So if they're being stubborn, it's because they know what they want. And they're sure of themselves now. And with the Page of Pentacles here, to me, in this reading, it feels like abundance, achieving something victorious. Maybe even you proving that you were right all along, that you always knew that this was the person for you, but that person didn't realize until now. So if you are fearful, if you are having hesitations about being with this person, don't. This person's definitely ready. They definitely know what they want. It's you. And if you feel that you are also ready for this relationship, then I say take the plunge, This Two of Cups really shows that you two are a good match and that you both have the same intentions. And that's really important when you go into a relationship. So yeah, if you are ready for this relationship, take the plunge. Alright, group 2, that's your reading for today. Good luck. 3, if you chose the lucky charm, then this reading is for you. Okay, so I'm going to start by reading these 4 cards. They are quotes and messages in relation to your reading. So the first one says, don't lose your present to your past. Dreams are illustrations from the book your soul is writing about you. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Okay, group 3, so just from these cards, it sounds like maybe you are dreaming about doing things, but something is holding you back. It's interesting, so all 3 groups have had a very similar theme of fear, and fear in the past as well. So it sounds like maybe you are, you're afraid. You're afraid to dream big. You have these dreams, but you don't want to say them out loud. For some of you, it even sounds like you're not happy in the situation that you're in. That maybe you need a change. So this is a little similar to group 1. It sounds like you need a shakedown in order to get to where you want to be. I do keep hearing dreams, so it sounds like group 3, you have dreams that you can manifest, but you don't have the confidence within you to try and manifest them. So you are your own magician, but I get the sense that you are afraid to try because you don't believe in yourself. And it's telling you don't lose your present to your past. So possibly these fears are coming from you having tried before. Possibly these are dreams that you have had for a while, but maybe you even tried them before and they failed once before, so you're now hesitant to try again. Maybe you've seen somebody else try them and you're afraid that the same thing will happen to you because they might have failed. And so you think that you might also fail, but you're not that person. And you have different gifts and abilities to the next person. So just because you see one person having tried what you want to do or what you envision, and possibly they have failed, that does not mean that you will fail. You are your own person. You have a different gift, different gifts, different abilities, and you have different magic to give to the world. So don't allow someone else's failures to become your failures. You know, if this is something that you are dreaming, you're dreaming it for a reason. And, You will never know if your dreams will come true unless you just try. So it's kind of fun to do the impossible, which is one of your quotes here. So yeah, I say take a leap of faith and see where it takes you. So let's look into your tarot cards and see what other messages they have. So I do not read reversals. So your first card is the Seven of Wands. And I apologize if my hand is shaking for some reason. It's a little bit shaky today. Okay, the Seven of Cups. The Page of Cups. The Hanged Man. And the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, Group 3, this is a great reading. I'm very in line with what we were talking about. So I'm going to concentrate on the Seven of Cups first. So this goes back to what I was saying in relation to the quotes. There's a lot of opportunity for you, a lot of choice. There's a lot that the universe wants to give to you, but your fear is holding you back. So here at the Page of Cups, again, you can see all of those options around her here. She's got all the different ones. Very similar to cards flying everywhere. Similar to the Seven of Cups here. So you can see the Seven of Cups has all of these different choices in the cups. And similarly, the Page of Cups also has all these cups around her. Quite possibly, in fact, the same cups. So, what that tells me is that you have everything at your fingertips. Everything that you desire is right there. And the universe wants to give it to you because not only did you get the Page of Cups, well, they are exactly the same. So I can see the pictures. See, this one is this one. And this one is this one. So they are, in fact, the same cups. And there are 7 cups here. So they are exactly the same cups. And the fact that you've got the 7 of Cups next to the Page of Cups and in the same reading is such a great indication that, and in fact you got 7 3 times. You got 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and then the 7 of Cups here as well in the Page of Cups card. So this is really talking about opportunity. You really have this opportunity. Luck is on your side, and you actually chose the lucky charm. So luck is definitely on your side. All of these cups are available to you. You are the Page of Cups. And all of these are available to you. But you just have to have faith in yourself. As I said, some of you may be hesitant from fears of the past. Some of you may have seen people try this before and fail. But that's not you. And you have everything you desire. You are the magician. You can manifest these things into your life if you choose to. But if you are not confident, if you are hesitant yourself, well, they're not going to come to you. You hear people talking about law of attraction. I'll be honest, I genuinely believe in it. It's worked for me. And I really think if you believe that these opportunities are for you, then you will get them. And again, the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Wands. So there is a lot of opportunity for you. It's all just there. And here with the 7 of Wands, you can see a star. And for you, I feel like this is a wish coming true. So I think a lot of you, and dreams are just wishes that are visual wishes, really. When I think of dreams, I think of wishes that you're visualizing, that you actually see. And that's what you need to manifest these opportunities. You need to visualize them, you need to see them, and you need to believe that they are for you. So you are the maker of your destiny. You can manifest everything that you desire, but you just have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe that these things that you want are for you. And once you do that, the universe is ready to give them to you. Also, with the Hanged Man here, it's telling you to have a different way of thinking, change your mindset. So again, it goes back to this: have the confidence and believe in yourself. And if you do that, then your whole perspective on life will change. Your whole perspective on your dreams will change. And you will start to see all the dreams that you've been seeing come to life. Which brings us to the Wheel of Fortune, which is, of course, a change in your destiny. So this is a very, very crystal clear reading. The cards are telling you to find your inner confidence, to find your inner voice, know that the opportunities are there at your fingertips. You just have to change your mindset, change your perspective, and then the hands of fate will turn. And before you know it, you will have all of the things that you've been dreaming about, been hoping for. Whatever it is that you want, especially right now, I know that with this global pandemic, everyone is very on edge. It's uncertain times. It's natural to be a little bit afraid because every day things are changing and shifting. Every second something new is going on in the media. So completely understand that everyone is bound to feel a little bit nervous, that don't. Despite what is going on right now, that is temporary, and you can manifest the things that you want and the dreams that you desire. Just believe. That is the key word for you. Believe, and you will have everything that you've wanted. Okay, group 3, that is your reading. Good luck, and I hope that you manifest all of your dreams.